Hey, it's me, Sparkist, your host. And today is my birthday. So, happy birthday to me. But anyway, it's not about me. Today we will be reviewing the NEOKONG Super Saiyan 3 Goku. So yeah, without further ado, let's get straight into it. I know I'm a bit late on the NEOKONG Super Saiyan 3, but the reason why I'm reviewing this is because I've seen versions of this where the joints and tolerances issues actually got fixed. If you haven't watched the original version where it got like tons of QCs, hair tolerances issues, joint tolerances issues, etc., go ahead and check this video right here. It's by Big Dino Reviews. Go check him out. Congrats on 5,000 subscribers. But yeah, so let's take a look at the box first. Nothing really special about the box except for the logo, NEOKONG's logo. Yeah, it really does look like NETKONG instead of Neo. Yeah, nothing really special about the box. It's just a normal cardboard box. It's just like a transport box you see when they are carrying figure arts inside. So yeah. So enough of the box, let's take a look at the content. So here's the content. Now let's take a look at the box on the left first. So here he is, a normal 3.0 Goku body, nothing unusual. You have 4 face plates and 4 extra sets of hands. Now as for this box, you have a normal Super Saiyan 3 hair and a translucent Super Saiyan 3 hair. Also comes with 2 extra halos. So yeah, that's it for the content. Now let's take a look at Super Saiyan 3 Goku himself. So here he is, NEOKONG Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Now let's address the elephant in the room here. Even though this is the fixed version, they obviously did not fix the bang. But personally, it doesn't really affect me that much. It's not a deal breaker because, well, the hair moves, so I don't really care. But if this is a deal breaker for you, well, I'm sorry. You can get a better head sculpt from I don't even know what that company is called, but I can show a picture here. But yeah, now let's take a look at the aesthetics first. Obviously you can see shading throughout the hair. The further it goes in, the darker it gets. I think this looks really good. However, as for this face, it has too big of a chin. Either that or the cheeks are a little bit too full, in my opinion. So yeah, the chest is a little bit more yellowed for some reason. I guess you can say the lights, but it's not really that noticeable until you really look at it. The arm has shading, beautiful shading, especially on the lines. Same thing here. But the body itself, there is a tiny bit of shading here. I don't know if you can see that. And the boots. Some people say the boots are a bit too big. Well, I can't really say I think they're too big. I think they're okay in my opinion. Like it's an okay size. But yeah. So that's it for the aesthetics. Now we'll be moving on to the articulations. Now as for the articulation, let's take a look at the head first. Obviously the hair has articulations because of this joint inside, but it's a bit loose. Well, it does stay in place. It won't just fall down, but if you move it, it will fall down simply because of how heavy it is. There's also a joint here. You can move it up. So yeah, that's basically it for the hair. Now let's take a look at the neck. You can look down that much, but the gap in the faceplate will just make it pop off. So yeah, he can look up a little bit, like when he was looking up to Super Buu. Neck swivels, not much. Actually, it could be the face messing it up. That's why it's... But yeah, not much neck swivels. but that's not on NEOKONG, that's on the Super Saiyan 3 hair sculpts. Move to the side, pretty well. Now for the remaining of the articulation showcase, I will not be attaching the head onto the body simply because it's too tedious to move. But yeah. Now, as for the body, ab crunch, decent. Back crunch, again decent. Swivel. It exists, but not much. And you can see a very tiny gap here. But again, you can fix it just like that. The waist, smooth. Haven't applied shock oil to this yet, so I'm assuming they already did. Add lube onto the joints. Now as for the arms, 90 degrees, go up, move backwards. Now as for the butterfly joint, can move to the middle, so you can do a Kamehameha no problem. As for the bicep swivel, smooth. The double jointed elbow, almost said knee, whoops. The wrists, 360. Basically same thing with this arm. So you can move to the middle pretty easily. No hindrance whatsoever. Now as for the legs, 90 degrees, double jointed knee, the thigh swivel, and of course the splits. They fixed the splits tolerance issues, so both legs can split pretty well. It's not perfect, but it's better than the other review that I've seen. Actually, let's check. Yeah, that's much better. Even the flap here can actually reach the belt, so that's good. Now, here's the thing about NEOKONG: they added a boot cut. So the boots can actually move, unlike Kong or Figure Arts. But do be careful. I don't know if it's actually because of the boot cut. This foot or these foot are actually pretty loose. They won't fall off, but you can tell they're loose. So here's the ankle rockers. Not much, but it exists. This one seemed to have a little bit more ankle rocker than this foot. Yeah. So yeah. Now as for the toe joint, pretty well. It goes up pretty far. I don't know why this is stuck. Oh, there you go. This looks super goofy. But yeah, that's it for the articulations. Now we'll be moving on to the accessories. So here they are, the faces. First we'll be reviewing the faces, then the hands, and the extra hair sculpt, and of course the halo. But yeah, let's take a look at this face first. This is the face when Boo was mocking Super Saiyan 3 Goku. And yeah, this looks pretty good. The line work is decent. The green eyes are perfect. And there are the sideburns here. Now as for the stoic face, this is the face that I dislike the most. Simply because it looks like he's looking to the side rather than towards you. If only the right eye could be a little bit more to the left, that would be perfect. But other than that, still pretty decent. Now as for the yelling face, typical Kong modes, they can't really get the screaming faces right. This does not look like him yelling. This looks more like, I don't even know, him happy yelling or something. But yeah, figure arts or demoniacal fit do better on the yelling faces, while Kong, or even NEOKONG in this case, doesn't really do them well. And this is the face that I like the most because it reminds me of the AGL Super Saiyan 3 Goku. The smirking face, it looks menacing, but again, I feel like the cheeks are a little bit too full. But yeah. So that's it for the faces. Now we'll be moving on to the hands. So here they are, the 4 sets of hands. Nothing really special. You've seen all of these in 3.0 figures. But yeah, here they are, the martial art posing hands. The solar flare or instant transmission hands. The grippy hands or the Kamehameha hands. And finally, the open palms. Whoops. So yeah, that's it for the hands. Now we'll be moving on to the extra hair sculpts. I just realized I've been recording in 30 FPS instead of 60 the whole time. Apologies, but fuck me. But don't, actually. So anyway, here's the translucent hair sculpt I was talking about. And the halo. Obviously, same issue with the hair. But yeah, nothing to say other than it being shiny because it doesn't really... is there shading? I can't tell. Could they shade translucent plastic? I don't know. I'm not a rocket scientist. Anyway, you simply attach a face. You see here, one hole and one peg. And it pops on just like that. And then you pop the hair back on. Boom. So here he is, Super Saiyan 3 Goku with extra shiny hair. Apologies for the weird cuts. I couldn't find the hole for the halo, but here it is, just a normal, boring halo. And the hole is actually right here, if you can see it. Right here. Yep. Unfortunately, it's super loose. It's super flimsy and it's it's flailing around the place. I mean, you can get it to stay like this, but if you move it a little bit, it will just fall off. So no point in using that unless you super glue it to the hair. Now here is how he will look with the hair and this body. So that's how he looks with the shiny hair sculpt. I mean, it doesn't look bad, but like I still don't see a point to this hair sculpt though. So yeah, that's basically it for this review, guys. Overall, I give this guy a 7.5 out of 10 simply because of the hair, the halo, the boots, and the flaps here. Yes, I said that the hair, I don't really care about the hair, but some of you guys do, and to take that into account, even though this is the fixed version, the hair not being fixed is kind of silly. The boots are a bit loose. The flaps here, they are painted instead of being orange plastic, which means they'll flake over time. And the halo doesn't really attach properly, unlike the demoniacal fit Super Gogeta. But yeah, this again being the fixed version did fix a lot of tolerances issues. The legs are no longer they no longer have tolerance issues for one, and the hair here is also fixed. Again, if you watch Big Dino's review, you can see that the hair, or his version of the hair, actually had a massive, well, not a massive, but a tiny gap which can throw a lot of people off and could be a deal breaker. And now they fixed that. I think this is a pretty good deal. I got this guy for around $40. Yes, I'm getting a bang for my buck, but since you got like US people, you got tariffs, and you got like shipping fees and all that stuff, this guy might not be worth it for you. But if this guy is like under 60 and you really like Super Saiyan 3 Goku without wanting to spend a large sum of money to get the Kong version, this guy is your deal. You get a lot more. You get an extra hair sculpt. You get like 4 faceplates and 4 extra sets of hands, and a pretty decent body. However, I do not know if the fixed version is actually released overseas yet, so that you gotta be careful. Ask the seller first before you purchase, in order just to make sure and secure your purchase. So yeah, that's basically it for this video, guys. If you like this video and would love to see more, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.